Good. Down now and look at, same thing, low line. Long is going to be with the shin. Right, so I'll use Mick. If you're going to hit that like Thai style, do a bit of Thai boxing, or something like that, so sure. Just kick it like, you know, kick it with your shin, is all I want you to do. Good shot, yeah, good heavy shot again. The range he needs to be at though, you know why? Because his leg, when he swings it, is bent that way. So his knee kind of obstructs getting onto that target real well, don't you? You can hit forward a bit more, I suppose. But you've got to be far away to get your leg on line to hit the target properly. That's look real close, arm's length. So if fights happen, okay? Real close now to kicking in there is going to be a job now, isn't it? Because you just know now your knee's going to brush against it first, don't you? It's going to be a real job. I held it there though. Kick now. Straight in, real short, low line kick, quite effective. Without me giving you any kind of advice, you figured out pretty much for yourself, or whatever other training you've done, how to put a decent heavy shot low line. Now the thing is, when will you use a kick like that in a fight? If you had a headshot, would you use that? Of course not. You know, some people would. You know, they go, oh, I haven't kicked anybody for ages. I really want to kick someone today. That's what I'm trying to get from this kind of model. There's a scheme of things. Think about if you, I'll keep that here. If you lose capability up top, for instance, say someone kind of grabs your arms, someone from behind grabs your arms, you've still got a target in front of you, you can't, figure out this grab first, then you transition to the legs. That's when you use the kicks, when you have to. Yeah? No leg is going to be as accurate as the hand. Very hard to knock a man out with a leg kick, very easy with a hand shot. So it's not as good in that respect. Talking from a leg kick perspective, but it could be a man's head on the floor later on that one. Think transition immediately until what? You get your hand free, then go back to the head. So if you had your hands up, for instance, and maybe I won't grab your wrist, but I'll grab your jacket maybe. You can't get your hands free from that, so you go straight away and blast me in the legs until you can rip that hand free and then go back to the head. Forget it. That's when we use it. We have no capability to hit the head. Another one would be if you're hitting me in the head and you lose opportunity because I cover up, for instance, or you hit me in the head and I drop down. You've got no opportunity now to hit me in the head anymore. So you transition straight away to that until you get the opportunity back. So you do the kick for a reason rather than an excuse. All right? Now what we're going to look at then, real short, put your right leg forward, hold that. It's about there. Yeah, that'll do you. Okay, hold it tight against your leg. Nice and low, don't kick up here. People say, oh, we teach it street style. We don't do the high kicks. That's unrealistic. We kick no higher than the waist. You think waist height in a street fight, that's unrealistic. Okay? Think about it. Where, even lower than that. Real low. Up there. That's good. You might have to bend down, mate. I'm sorry about that. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's a bit short next time. Okay. Think, my shin lives down there. I want my shin to work. Down there. Yeah? Okay? I don't want to take my shin out of its place of work to kick you up here. We're going to be in real close. I'll be hitting you, can't hit you, blast you down low, hitting you, okay? It's a real short, nasty little kick, right in the elbow. But I don't, the reason it's so effective down there is I don't have to lift it up here first. If I'm in close, it's so easy to get grabbed, isn't it? All the UFCs have proved how easy it is to grab a man, even if he's allowed to punch you and kick you. You can close that distance so fast, yeah, your punches and kicks are ineffective. So you know what? I don't want to stand on one leg like that any longer than I have to against a man this close. So I say, well, I'd step back. Step forward. That's usually what happens. Well, hang on a minute. I step back. Fuck's sake. You know what you have to do? Stay there. Yeah. You know what? Good luck with that one in a fight. Yeah. You step back to throw, oh, they step forward again. Yeah. What's the matter with these people? Don't they understand how good I have to look in a fight? Alright, so it's in nice and low. Same thing, this movement I'm taking here for this shot, when I wind the hip up, then let the hand go, I wind the hip up, and let the foot go. Real low. I want to chop across. If it's a man's leg I'm kicking, which it might not be, that might be your head I'm kicking. If I've knocked you on the ground, just take a knee. Now imagine there's a gun right there. Just reach for it. That is when I might kick you in the head. Okay? If you're unconscious, I'm not going to kick you in in the head, that's about as illegal as it'll get in any country in the world, okay, seriously. But if you're still active, big guy like you, capable looking guy like you, reach for another weapon, or even something going into your jacket, you know what, I am going to kick in the head as hard as I can, and I'll tell the first police officer that turns up that's exactly what I did. I won't try and dress it up, you know, and I'll even hope somebody filmed it, you know. That's legal in any country in the world, you know. It's only if you use it out of context without justification. Anything's illegal without justification. With justification, running a man down with a car is legal. If I was coming at you with a gun, you were in your car and you ran into me with that car, who's going to, you know, what are we meant to do? Stop the car, get out, disarm me, you know? No. So, this kick, using that, spin around, kick nice and low, okay? Nice and low, not even knee high. Aim into the soft tissue in here, okay? I mean, just going into magic tricks now, it's not really magic tricks, it's called anatomy. Around about here, just keep your foot where it is, don't move, okay? I'm just going to put my thumb on you there, nice and gentle. Yeah? No, I did that with my thumb. Remember that first kick you did with the pad? Yeah? Imagine me kicking you right there. Boom. There with my shin. What kind of effect that's going to have on you? Now the good thing about that is, there's no show on that kick. I didn't have to, you know, just one. Okay, I didn't have to, you know, kind of pick up for that kick, show you what I'm going to do, all that sort of stuff, you know, give you a chance, give some time to work with him, all right? Because that's the great thing about that time, space and effect, works on him too, you know? So that kick I'm throwing there, that boom, real low, just dig it into there. Where's the time frame for you to work with it, to do something about it? I thought I got my foot on the floor before you even felt it, you know? But when I say put it on the floor, I mean bounce off the floor for another one. That's what I really meant to say. So it's a pretty cool kick to throw. Okay? We've got some pads. Some of them are real hard with the black ones over there. So only kick them if you're like awesome, like yourself and the guys you're training with. Okay? If you don't have rock hard chins and stuff, these are blue ones. Okay, or this one here. And practice throwing with the same motion. Okay, with the same motion you throw a punch with, but weight on there, it goes to there, and you hit like a shot put. It's exactly the same thing. Kick like a soccer player. Now people say, well, so who's the best kickers in the world? Is it Taekwondo? Tang Sudo? Is it Savate? You know, boxing, Francois, that sort of stuff, you know? I'd say a soccer player. Best kicker in the world. Because you can hit a ball that big that's moving at high speed whilst he's moving at high speed and not necessarily in the same direction, and make that ball go somewhere very specific. That's a feat of engineering, that is, to do that. Compared to kicking a big bag like this, or a pad like that. Yeah, that's real kicking. Imagine that, you know, why do they all kick in this manner? Why do you see people scoring goals with like stamping kicks? Yeah? Why not? You just couldn't do it, could you? You know? Natural selection of technique. You know, a kid in Brazil kicks a football, a soccer ball, exactly the same as a kid in Pakistan, for instance. Kick it the same way. Because it's the only way you can really do that on the move. So it must be a pretty ergonomic way. If you think about that kick I just did there, it looks remarkably like second technique. If I slow it down, it looks like taking a step. That's a pretty natural thing to do, isn't it? This doesn't really look like taking a step off of anybody that maybe isn't whacked out on crack or something, you know what I mean? Yeah? But that movement, where your leg just extends, is very ergonomic, as in ergonomic means your body wants to do that easily. Okay, it's built for your body. So kick like a soccer player. Just tune it up, make it combative. We're going to hit with the base of the shin here. When you kick really hard, don't use your foot. If you want to point, you want the extra range, your foot's great for that. You start applying all that body weight at high speed, you need that solid place to hit with. So that's your foot, you know, you don't want to hit, break your ankle won't take the shot that you can develop. You've got to think that your body and your body weight, especially moving really fast, will develop more power than a joint like your ankle will withstand if the alignment's all wrong. That's why you don't punch people like that, because the power you can develop is more than your wrist can take. Okay? So have a little experimentation with that. Have some experimentation with that kick there, guys. A little play with it. Kick real low though. People kick too high with this. think you might be doing this in jeans, a tight skirt, high heel shoes. You might be doing it in big patrol gear. You might be doing it with, you know, leg holsters on and all that sort of stuff. The terrain might be shockingly bad, you know, for your feet, on a slope, on a flight of stairs. So you've got to think, how high do I really want to kick? How long do I want to put my foot off the ground when this guy's trying to grab me, for instance? Right? And you only kick because you can't punch. That's it. Then you only kick until you can punch. Then you go back to punching again. Good to go. Give it a try.